you sleeping in past noon, feeling uninspired? As the leaves fall, the temperature drops, and the summer descends, I assess my entire life, my goals, unhealthy attachments, bad habits, my intentions, and of course, my closet. Unpacking my feelings and possessions away in my new downtown loft, I begin to envision the best version of myself here. What does she look like? What does she value? What matters? Having pushed myself as hard as I have over the past few years, prioritizing work and growth, I begin to feel the consequences throughout 2019. Having no days off, working through weekends, replacing water with caffeine, having zero social life, staying up until 3 a.m. every single night, eating fast food every single day. It made me realize how essential my mental, emotional, and energy, along with my sanity, were a lot more important than having a cutthroat, nonstop, get shit done affirmation to financial freedom. So while financial freedom will always be an important aspect in my life, it will no longer be the only aspect in my life. So moving into the new year, I've been making more of an effort to just take better care of myself and to be more mindful so that I can have more of a balanced work life and peace of mind. Securing the bag and going after your goals will always be important, but without a healthy lifestyle, your sharp ideas and communication skills will drop to unproductive levels. So long, fast food. Hello, fruits and vegetables. Ironically, having eaten such wholesome fruits and veggies, it's encouraged me to make more time to cook. I think that's the foundation to having a healthy balance. Just making time for what's essential and making time for what's important, which is my overall well-being. I also realized that being productive is not just about how many things I can get done in the day, but also carving out time for anything that makes you feel good, makes you feel positive, happy, uplifted, and inspired. For me, it's spending time by myself. I love using that time to just be and recharge. Another thing I've been prioritizing is making my way outside and use these legs that God has blessed me with to enjoy the city and enjoy where I live, which is a really vibrant, beautiful area. So all to say, more exploring, more adventures, and more fresh air.
No, look at that something.
Oh, please. So I moved out of my mom's house. I had been staying there during the whole pandemic. And I moved out about 3 weeks ago. Best decision ever. I mean, my mom was like, and everyone was like, "You're gonna move out during a pandemic?" Yes, I am. I just had to do what felt right, and I'm learning to trust myself more. And I have no idea how I'm going to do a lot of things. I just knew that I needed to be here, and I was gonna do whatever was necessary to make it work. And I noticed that when I live by myself, my energy and my actions are very different than when I'm living back at home. I just move differently. I go about things differently, and it was just a little bit too safe and secure there. I needed something to kind of shake the table to get that momentum going again. So like I said, sometimes you gotta just trust yourself and not think about what can go wrong, but think about all the things that can go right and kind of just focus on those things. You know, you can only control so much. Listen to your gut. Like, just trust yourself. My perspective has changed a lot when it comes to my career and just my life in general. I think because we're always looking forward and we're always looking for what's next and what's after that, and if this happens, how's this gonna happen, and what's gonna happen after that. You know, I'm my biggest critic. I'm so hard on myself, and this pandemic has definitely made me realize that. Every day I take the time out to write down what I'm grateful for every day, at least 5 things. And you would be surprised at what a difference that makes with your energy and your attitude for the day. It just makes you definitely have a different perspective. I've definitely learned to be more present in my life and to show up more. But I also have to be honest with myself about how I go about things and how much control we always want to have. And sometimes we have to just let go and trust. And it's definitely taught me to be more present and to show up for myself how I want others to show up for me. So I'm excited for this new season, and usually around this time is when I take the time out to reflect and make sure that my actions are aligned with my intentions. And you would be surprised how your actions are not aligned with your intentions. Like, there's some things that I had wrote down in my journal, and I'm like, how you want to, you know, have 100,000 subscribers and you only make one video every 3 months. Like, that's not even logical. So sometimes you have to just be honest with yourself. It's easier for us to be hard on ourselves than to do the work. So I really had to be honest with myself and basically put myself in check and make sure that my actions, like I said, were aligned with my intentions. And being honest with myself, they weren't. So this pandemic has definitely made me be more present and, like I said, show up for myself significantly more. And not only just with work related things, but even with personal care. You would be surprised, like, but when you look good, you feel good, and that really does make a difference. And so I have now took the time out to pamper myself a little bit more than what I usually would, and use excuses as to why I don't, when really it's just me not showing up for myself. So I hope that all of you have been able to take something away from the past 8-9 months and use it in your best interests, or change your perspective in a way that's beneficial to you.